Fanfiction and fan creations are really popular. They can take any property and pretty much do whatever you want with them, and there is a lot for Sly Cooper. I think mainly due to the fact that there's only 4 installments in the series. There is still a lot that can happen, and a lot of the fans just want their imaginations to run wild, and some pretty great stuff has come out of that. And recently a user on the Sly Cooper Amino, I'll have the name up on the screen right now because I don't really know how to pronounce it, asked me to make a video about their fan creation, and at first I was a little hesitant because there's a lot out there, and I wouldn't say all of it is great quality, but I took a look at his and it was really cool. It wasn't just a simple story, it was an actual filled out plan for a full-on Sly Cooper game, even with its own logo. The title itself is pretty cool. It's called The Spectacular Sly Cooper. Nothing that we would really see in the series, I think, for a title. It's a little bit out there, but I do like it. The synopsis for this potential game reads, "It has been 2 years since Sly has been stuck in Egypt, and since then, he has been fighting for his life. However, the Cooper game, who presumes Sly to be gone forever, must get Sly out of Egypt so that he must face an old figure from his past." By the way, guys, all of this was made on a wiki page, and it's crazy how much detail this guy goes into. He has episodes, where that episode is taking place, and the villains in that episode. I'll go ahead and read off the list that was given. There's Ancient Egypt, that's the prologue, and it's called To Save a Cooper. You go to Tokyo to face off LaFreak. Get into the Groove is what the episode is called. You go to Orlando, Florida to face off against Mugshot again. That is called Bulldog Frenzy. You go to Singapore with Penelope. That's pretty cool. It's called Broken Hearts. You go to Brazil to fight Joe McFeeny, and it goes The Show Must Go On. And there's Lagos, or Logos, or whatever you want to call it, Africa, to face off James Randolph on One Last Taste. There's also pretty detailed descriptions of each villain, and I'm going to go ahead and read them off. But first, there's a little description. Rather than being a group of villains like previous games, Sly and the Cooper gang will face off against villains that Sly will have some connection to the Cooper's gang's past. There's Colin Donnell as James Randolph, the main antagonist of the game. He has unknown connection to Sly's past, and has hired a group of mercenaries to do his bidding. William Brent as LaFreak, an 80s-inspired villain that uses weapons that are inspired by 1980s pop culture. His 80s-inspired style rivals that of Dimitri's greasy sweet style, making them both rivals. However, LaFreak might have a history with Dimitri as well. He is a parody of Balthazar Brat from Despicable Me 3, and is also an original villain to the game. By the way, I'm sorry if I do mispronounce anything. There's Kevin Blackton as Mugshot, a former member of the Fiendish Five who returns after being incarcerated during the events of Timing Is Everything. He has a personal score to settle with Sly Cooper after putting him in jail. Next up is somebody as Penelope. I'm not gonna butcher that name. Anyways, Penelope is Bentley's ex-girlfriend and a former member of the Cooper gang, who escaped jail and is now on the loose. She has a personal vendetta against Bentley for betraying her due to his faith in Sly. There's Michael C. Hall as Joe McFeeny, a former wrestler who lost his friends at the hands of Murray. Wanting payback, Joe would go to almost any length to destroy his former challenger. And Christopher Waltz as Pharaoh Novell, the main antagonist of the prologue. If you ask me, that's a pretty crazy cast of characters, and I definitely do recommend you guys going ahead and checking this out for yourself. There was some things that I did not cover because it'd be going into a lot of detail, and I did want to keep the video kind of short because I do want you guys to experience some of this for yourself. Link will be in the description, by the way. By the way, the creator told me there will be updates on this thing. It's not the most fleshed out thing at the moment, but it's only going to get better throughout time, and I wanted to alert you guys of its presence before it really got going. But anyways, guys, that is all for today's video. I hope you all did enjoy. Once again, go ahead and definitely check this out. Link will be in the description. But that is all. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.